Hello, water signs, and welcome to your Saturnian Saturday message from Spirit, your guides, higher self, and your angels. These are general messages for air signs. Water signs. So please only take your message and leave the rest for the person who needs to hear it. If you like the content I create, please like and subscribe so you'll know when more messages are posted. Okay. Let's get into our Saturnian Saturday messages. Saturnian is actually a word that describes a set of characteristics about a person. It also I wouldn't say it doesn't have to be a person, it can be an idea. And Saturn is the planet that Saturday gets its name from. So I thought that was fun. Fun. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Someone else got a card similar to that. I want to say the air signs got a similar card to that. So maybe that's why I said air. Maybe you like an air sign, do you? Or someone who has strong air qualities. Maybe you have strong air qualities. Maybe you just like the wide open, fresh air. Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Ain't that the truth? Sometimes we get so stuck on where we want to go and where we're headed that we forget to enjoy the actual journey. Your first card did say travel and romance and potential. So maybe if you're single, you'll meet that person on your journey. And if you're already connected, maybe you'll rediscover what you guys saw in each other. You know, get that flame relit. We have mosaic. Let chance play its creative role in your life. I think that picture is interesting. So what it says pretty much is you can't plan for everything. And you shouldn't want to, because wouldn't that be boring if you knew everything that would happen for your entire life? What would be the fun in that? I guess some people would like to do that, but I mean, enjoy the journey. Enjoy all the craziness life throws at you. There would be no potential if you knew everything. There would be no potential. Warrior woman, which may also include all our warrior men out there. Have you answered your deepest calling? And that's really going to take a question for you to ask yourself. Have you answered your deepest calling? Maybe that's why you need to do some traveling, some self-reflection. What have I done for myself lately as I've reestablished or looked into what I'm doing in my career life, in my romantic life? Have I answered my highest calling? You know? So we've got the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and Temperance. That's nice energy. So the Knight of Swords is really stepping out on that journey, taking a stance and saying, this is where I'm going, that way. And then you're manifesting that direction. Temperance is you're not being guided by just emotions. You're not being guided by just your mind and your rationale. You've got a little bit of everything going on. I mean, temperance in itself is Sagittarius energy. So you've got action. I mean, it's like you've got a movie going on here. You've got action, you've got love, but you've got your mind at work too. And with the Empress energy, I mean, you're manifesting that direction that you're trying to go. It's starting. Three of Cups, King of Cups, and Eight of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, we see a celebration. And I really see that as a celebration of how far you've come. Although it's a 3, I mean, you also have the King of Cups. And that's that you have your emotions about you, but you're not led by your emotions. And then this is the Eight of Cups. You're doing the walking away. You're walking away from just something that no longer serves you. So it's not in a bad way. You're just seeing that it needs to come to an end. And that's again a beautiful thing. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Something that did lead to, that felt painful for you. I mean, that could be in work or relationships, but it really did feel like it shouldn't have ended that way. The Knight of Swords could have brought that information to you. You also have the Queen of Cups, which is the consort of the King of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is the feminine, and then you also have the Ten of Wands, which is the burden that's just gotten too much. So you could have had some information that you knew, and I don't see the King and Queen of Cups as being a couple in this reading, but they could have been. Let's get some more. I see that as someone maybe you were interested in, but I don't think you guys were in a relationship. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. So you have someone that's actually on the way to you. You have the Four of Pentacles from feeling kind of stingy in a way, and that's what I feel. And it's coming from the Moon, and that's the subconscious energy. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So okay, so honestly, the Queen of Cups to me feels like an ex. It doesn't feel like a current energy. It feels like someone in your past. Either an ex-wife, an ex-husband. It doesn't feel like someone you had just had a relationship with. And I see that as someone you walked away from. Or they walked away from you, but the burden was just a lot. And it caused you to really hold on to your stability. But I don't see that as being current. I don't see that as being a current. I think it still plays a role in how you make decisions, but I mean, maybe for some of you it just happened, but I don't see that as it just happened. It doesn't feel that way. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. What I see for the most part, like what I feel that is really leading you right now is this yearning to manifest. You're not focused on the past energy, which is beautiful. I mean, if that's like if the breakup or divorce did just happen, like you don't feel like you're stuck in it. It just doesn't feel that way. Spirit has Nine of Water, Eight of Fire, So, in this card, I'm going to show you this one first. Eight of Fire. I look at that card as a journey card. Enjoy the journey. Just a re-emphasis of enjoying the journey and finding your fire again. I mean, yes, this is a water sign reading, but fire also stands for creativity and energy and intuition. So I go back to the have you answered your deepest calling. I really feel like that's what's pulling you these days. It's not something that's stuck in the emotions. Your emotions are definitely there, and what you're feeling is valid. With this Nine of Water, you're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle. And that, I think that's why I don't feel like you're so incredibly tied up with the past, because you walked away from it. You walked away from it, and you're okay with that. You've put it to bed. Like, the Death card is not out here, but you've put it to bed, and you've got this fire energy that has resurfaced, that has come up in you. And maybe you do have some fire in your chart, because there is a lot of fire out here, but you're feeling it again. I think you're finding your passion. You're right on the edge of it. Either finding a person who lights your fire, or you're finding a passion that makes you just feel re-energized, excited again. So this old thing that happened is just, it just doesn't matter. Not like it doesn't matter, but it's just not in the forefront of your mind anymore. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So maybe you may or may not be considering engagement, but the person you're interested in, you'd like to at least let them know. You want to have that conversation and be like, this is more than friends. I like you as more than a friend. These are actual emotions, and you're someone who's important to me. You know, you want to have that kind of conversation. And if this is a passion, maybe you want to turn it into something that's going to make you money. Something that you can do full time. And then you've got the situation is calling for you to have faith. So there may be moments when you feel like there's doubt in your mind, but I get that it's it's deep. It's in your deepest calling to do what you're feeling guided to do, and enjoy the journey, up and down, high and low. Enjoy the journey. I mean, you may get your best thoughts at night under the moonlight. Travel, go to the beach, go to the woods. I mean, wherever feels, like a journey to you. Indulge in romance, We've got strength. You are being guided by the cosmos to stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. So you've been told specifically that it's going to end well for you. It will end well for you. You just have to enjoy the journey, continue to follow your heart, and be honest with yourself, and be honest with either the person that you're trying to be honest with, or the moves that you're trying to make as far as where your heart's at. And that's what I've got for you today, water signs. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.